as many of you guys who keep up with Gypsy Rose may already know, her prison emails were leaked by a podcast called Into the Weeds podcast, and they shared a lot of explosive emails between Gypsy and Ryan, Gypsy and Ken, Gypsy venting to some of her friends. And in one of the emails, it was revealed that Gypsy was having second thoughts about being with Ryan because she claims when Ryan was sitting there talking to her one day, he had opened up about this experience he had with a girlfriend 16 years prior, where he claimed this girl had a 5-year-old daughter, and this girl started going down on him in front of her daughter, and he just allowed it to happen. And Gypsy was venting to a friend, and she's like, yeah, so I found this out about Ryan, and now I'm not going to lie, I kind of look at him different because why would he allow this to happen? Well, Ryan has been receiving a lot of backlash since those emails were exposed, so he went live to address the emails, and then Gypsy's man, Ken, clap back at Ryan and challenge Ryan to a boxing match. So let's go ahead and get into all this. First, starting off with Ryan. We're not going to go through this whole live he did.
Quit making up lies, and if you keep spreading that, saying I was done for inappropriate with students, I will sue you for defamation, because that is not true. And it's ridiculous. And I'm tired of it. Like,
sorry, it froze up at first, like his face.
And I'm mad that people even did videos where they accused me of it, or allegedly.
Here he's addressing where people were saying that Ryan allegedly got fired for being inappropriate with students.
That girl the time of day, honestly. Done with that. That girl, ugh. Okay. Now I've been on it long enough. I want to address that email. It's a shame that I even have to talk about it. It's a shame. And I'm mad that people even did videos where they accused me of it, or allegedly. All right. Let me tell y'all something about my ex-wife. That girl gets insanely jealous about things. Insanely jealous. Okay. I was telling her my ex did have a kid, young kid. I was telling her a story about me and my ex on a couch watching a movie. And something started. And in Gypsy's mind, the kid had to be right there because of the fact that she had a kid. So in Gypsy's mind, the kid was right there, had to have been right there, and she ran with it. Boom. Hung up on me. The whole thing. All right. We had a huge argument about it. I was like appalled that her mind went there, number one. But apparently she had a situation where her mom did something in front of her while she was on the couch. I don't know, something to do with Gypsy's past. So Gypsy's mind went there. Okay. And I had to, she like hung up on me and didn't call me back for a couple of hours. So of course she wrote an email to her friend, Brian, whatever. But it's a shame that I have to address this because nothing like that ever happened. Ever. Okay. It's funny now.
And the thing is, like, when I used to watch Ryan's past lives, he had a lot of support, but there are some people supporting him in this life, but he is starting to get more hate as of recently.
Now that she's a parent, I'm sure she sneaks away. I mean, it's possible to do. And that's what that email was about. Gypsy's mind. I mean, guys, there's only like 3 people in the world who knows how insanely jealous Gypsy can be. Like insanely jealous. Like she creates scenarios, she creates conclusions, she creates all this stuff. Okay. And I'm not going to lie to you. I did crazy chicks. So, Gypsy would get insanely jealous. It was a turn on, but not in this instant. I did like it when she got jealous, but in this instant, she went too far. And I even told her, like, I can't believe you thought that of me. And I can't believe that your mind went there. And she later apologized. And that was the end of it. Because one thing I did love about our relationship is that once we had an argument, that was it. That was it. Like, we'd move on. That's one thing I loved about us as a relationship. You know, we're exes now. It's fine, whatever. But I love the fact that when we fight, we pump and we let it go. All right. And it's a shame that I have to address that email because it's so friggin' ridiculous and it's embarrassing. It's disgusting. It's gross.
People are saying that Gypsy said in the comments to pull the prison phone calls. I didn't see that comment. I don't know. You guys can maybe rewind and see she did. Here's someone else saying Gypsy's watching. Gypsy's watching.
Gypsy even admitted to being sorry about thinking that. And that's the end of it. So I don't want to talk about that ever again. And if y'all don't believe me, then I don't want y'all to be Team Ryan. Honestly, if y'all think of me that way, go on. Like, I don't need you as a fan. If you believe of me, think of me like that. Okay. But I'm just saying, I mean, there was one instant where this is how insanely jealous Gypsy could get. I was at my last school and I had after school care duty afternoon car duty. And I made friends with a teacher and she was a woman and we were just friends. And I remember telling Gypsy a story how I'm not going to say her name, but we were talking in the after school line and she said that she lost her boyfriend. And I said, oh, that sucks. I'm so glad I have you, Gypsy, and blah, blah, blah. And it became, oh my God, why don't you just marry her? Why don't you and her go? I bet y'all go in the classroom. I bet y'all hide away in the bath. I mean, it was just appalling. I was like, Gypsy, what the hell are you talking about? And Gypsy just assumed that just because I was friends with this lady that I was going to leave her.
Well, because it sounds like from Gypsy's emails, she thinks, so I do it, so he must be doing it too.
That me and this lady were hooking up at school. That's how Gypsy's mind worked. Okay. So, of course, Gypsy believed that. I mean, there was an instance after we were divorced or getting a divorce where Gypsy found this girl on Instagram and accused her of all kind of stuff. I mean, Gypsy just gets insanely jealous. And that's all I'm going to talk about it. I mean,
that's pretty much all he had to say. And then he said that he is talking to someone. It doesn't sound like their official boyfriend, girlfriend yet, but he said he is exploring things with another woman. He does not want to say exactly who it is because she's more of a private person. She does not want to be in the spotlight. And then that's pretty much it. And I did notice like a lot of people are calling him out in the comments about this alleged allegation about what he allegedly may have done in front of this kid. So after this live, or during this live, Ken actually went live himself. Shout out to Renee_BU on TikTok. They shared this clip from Ken's live.
So Ryan loves to talk shit about me on the daily. You know, whenever he goes live, he loves to talk shit about me and about what he would do if he ever saw me in person and about how he wants to fight me and this and that. Okay, Ryan, if that's really true, then I challenge you to a boxing match, you and me, one-on-one, anywhere you want, any venue you choose. Okay, we can live stream it, we can record it, whatever you want. But I challenge you to a boxing match. How about that? Let's do it. You know, you can get all your anger out on me, all the things you hate about me. Let's do it. But I bet you won't accept it. And I really hope that you do, because that would be fucking pretty entertaining. I think that most people would love to see that.
Okay, I'm actually here for it. Ken, I like where your head's at.
You and me one-on-one in a boxing match? Shit, that'd be content, dude. Let's do it. I'm fucking down. You name the place, you name the time, you name the venue. You want it to be in Lake Charles? Let's do it. I'll put up the money for it. We can live stream it, we can put it out. Let's do it. You know, because you like to look and sound all tough, you know, on your lives and on your videos and whatever. Dude, put your money where your mouth is. Let's go ahead and do a one-on-one boxing match. What do you say?
Okay, for season 3 of Gypsy Rose Life After Lockup. Okay.
I'm sure that people would love to see it. Love to see it. I'd be so down. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to do it. Love to do it. And yeah, your emails got exposed, dude. You're a fucking weirdo. Like, I mean, of course you have to deny your allegations. I mean, like, what choice do you have? But the reality is, what was said definitely happened, and you accepted what happened with a 5-year-old child in the room with you. And if I'm lying, then, you know, sue me. You know, we'll subpoena the phone calls where you defended yourself, talking about how.
I think someone already said they're in the process of subpoenaing those phone calls. So I would be interested to see what's going to come out, because if it did happen, I'm sure it's only a matter of time before it's exposed.
You know, the only reason why it was okay was, well, you know what? We'll get to that later. But you definitely did exactly what was said in those emails, 100%. So let's go ahead and, you know, you're 100%. I mean, that's all that you have. I mean, of course, you have to lie and you have to deny it, because what choice do you have?
Gypsy's in the background. She's not denying it at all. Like, if she's sitting right next to him and knew his cap, knew he was telling the truth, I'd be like, yeah, you know, what Ryan said is true. And that's the thing. Ryan stays defending Gypsy, but once it comes for Gypsy to defend Ryan, oh no, she puts his ass to the fire and roasts him.
I 100% believe it. Well, here's the thing: Gypsy didn't release the emails. You know, somebody else got the emails released. It's the one thing to attack Gypsy and say, you know, she's trying to defame him by putting out these emails, but she didn't put out the emails. Somebody else got the emails. So that argument kind of fumbles right there. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say, is that Ryan's a liar and that he loves to act tough. If you want to fight me, if you want to talk about me, how tough you are, then let's do it, dude. One-on-one boxing match. Let's go. I'm down. Hit me up. Let me know what you want to do. We'll do it. Live stream it, record it, whatever you want, my man. You know, it's not even about fighting over Gypsy. It's like, that's not even what it's about. It's just about like shutting you up, because you want to talk so much trash and you want to think you look so tough, talking about how you would beat me up. It's okay, well, let's fucking do it, dude. Like, let's do it. Let's see what you really got. You know, I'd love to do it. And I think that a lot of people would watch that shit, you know, me and you in a boxing ring. So if you're such a badass, like you present yourself, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Do you guys think Ryan will accept Ken's offer? I don't think he will. But if they were to box, who do you guys think would win? Who do you guys have your money on? I don't know. I'd probably think Ken would probably win. I think Ryan would probably get winded after about 30 seconds or lose his balance or something. Like, if they were to have a boxing match, I think that they'd be like the easiest rounds ever. They'd probably have like 3 1-minute rounds or like 3 2-minute rounds and make them as short and quick as possible, because they'll both have trouble getting through one round unless they have like a lot of training, which I don't see either one of them like doing months of training for a boxing event. But yeah, that is what Ken had to say. He claims that Ryan is lying. Gypsy was in the background and she didn't have much to say, which I think kind of just confirms what Ken is saying, because Ken obviously is pretty confident that Ryan did this because he had to hear from somebody, which I'm assuming is Gypsy. So let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.